You know that phase where something in your business clearly needs support, but not enough support for a full-time hire? Or that weird in-between where you need expertise now, but you don't have the time, energy, or desire to turn it into a 2-month hiring process? And that's why platforms like Upwork exist. Hiring support for your business shouldn't be a headache or a drain on your budget. Upwork makes it easy to hire specialized freelancers quickly so you get the expertise you need right now. You can browse profiles, review past work, and get help scoping the role so you can hire with confidence and get started quickly. And it's not just for one type of work. We're talking marketing, operations, tech, analytics, all of it. It's free to sign up, and posting a job is easy. Visit Upwork.com right now and post your job for free. That's Upwork.com to connect with top talent ready to help your business grow. That's UPWORK.com. Upwork.com. I am Nicole Kalil, and you're listening to the This Is Woman's Work podcast, the Unfiltered and Unhinged edition. Short episodes, big truths, absolutely zero perfection. And today, I want to talk about a question that I'm sure you ask yourself too, and it goes like this. Am I being a bitch? I mean, do you ask yourself that question more often than you should? Because I know that I do. Even now, in my menopausal era of giving fewer fucks, the question still sneaks in way more often than I'd like. And I can't help but wonder, do men stop and ask themselves, am I being a dick? And if they do, is it nearly as often as we do? Is there a graph somewhere on this? I mean, can somebody please do this research or send it to me? Because I would genuinely like to know. Because I'm guessing that women are disproportionately concerned about it. Here's what I've realized. Most of the time, when I ask myself that question, the answer is actually no. I'm not being a bitch. I was just being not what women are expected to be. Not sugar and spice and everything nice. Like when I speak up about my wants or even my basic needs, or when I set a boundary and actually stick to it. When I hold somebody accountable or refuse to excuse bad behavior or call someone out for being a total asshole, regardless of gender. Things like when I tell people my rates and expect them to pay it. When I refuse to stay in places or with people who are trying to keep me and each other small. And I wonder if a lot of the women who ask themselves this question are asking it because we've been conditioned to confuse other people's discomfort or displeasure with our own wrongdoing. We've been taught that if somebody feels uncomfortable with our boundary, our honesty, our ambition, our directness, our no, then we must be doing something wrong. We must be being a bitch, right? And listen, I know for sure that we are all assholes sometimes. I know that I have been a bitch, and I'm sure that there are still bitchy moments ahead. It'd be awfully presumptuous to assume that I've peaked, right? And this needs to be said. Just because we feel it, just because we claim it as authenticity does not mean that it's okay to be said. Being authentic or strong or direct or whatever we want to call it is not a permission slip to be cruel. It's not a pass to do or say whatever we want without consequences. But I don't run into many women who are struggling with being too cruel. I think we're struggling most with feeling guilty the second we stop over-functioning, over-giving, over-accommodating, and over-explaining. Because more often than not, when I've asked myself whether or not I was being a bitch, I wasn't. Because when I am, I know I am. I don't need to ask. It's when I'm questioning it, when I feel confused. That's when I typically was just being strong or confident or bold, maybe a little salty, definitely not ladylike, but not cruel or mean, just not what other people may have expected of me. And the truth is, that's usually the crux of it for me. I'm worrying about how other people are going to react, what they're going to think of me. I'm outsourcing my sense of self. I'm using external metrics to measure internal truth. I'm crowdsourcing other people's opinions about how I should show up. And I'm tired of asking myself this question. I'm tired of the second guessing and deeply curious and committed to knowing internally when I'm being powerful versus when I'm actually being a bitch. Side note, If you're looking for more on this, we did release an episode a while back about figuring out if you're being a bitch or standing in your power. It's episode 349, and we'll link it in show notes if you're looking for more. Because here's the bottom line. There is a difference. Being powerful isn't the same thing as being unkind. Having boundaries isn't cruelty. Disappointing people isn't an act of violence. And making yourself smaller to make other people comfortable is not kindness. So here's where I've landed. As the old saying goes, the only way to avoid criticism is to do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing. But you and I, we weren't put here for nothing. And there's no way you could convince me otherwise. So I guess our next best choice is to speak our truth, stand in our power, live authentically and curiously, and stop wasting our time asking the wrong fucking question. It's not, am I being a bitch? But who benefits when I stay nice and sweet and quiet? Spoiler, it isn't you. It's about asking better questions like, what's the ROI on giving fewer fucks? What if my self-respect mattered more to me than being well-liked? What if their disappointment isn't actually my responsibility? Am I asking for too much, or have I just been settling for too little? Even, does this boundary make my ass look big? And listen, maybe the best question of all is, who decided I was too much, and why am I still listening? So friend, here is to asking better questions and retiring the ones designed to keep us small, because that is woman's work.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. I don't know if you knew this, but anyone can get the same premium wireless for $15 a month plan that I've been enjoying. It's not just for celebrities. So do like I did and have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. I'm told it's super easy to do at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. Intro rate first 3 months only, then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See full terms at mintmobile.com.
Meet the new iSims, the single talent acquisition platform that's fully future-ready. It works wherever and however you hire, with insights no one else offers. One solution that fits seamlessly into your existing tech stack, which is why IT and HR leaders trust it. With the best of enterprise-grade software and AI, iSims helps you identify and secure the right talent faster. iSims, powering exceptional hiring. Learn more at isims.com.